Janice, are you there?
At your service, sir.
What do we have today?
Uploading visuals, sir.
NPD is a serious mental illness. It does not give that person the right to hurt you. You are not put on this earth to survive someone else's abusive behavior. So the first thing I want you to know, if you are in a relationship with a female covert narcissist, there is no happy ending.
Women explain the signs of a female narcissist. Highlights. Welcome to Management Highlights Daily. The message is to protect yourself at all times. And that's why it's only appropriate to highlight some of the signs of a female narcissist. Now, a narcissist is a narcissist. However, men and women are not the same. And that's why the female narcissist will use her natural strengths to her advantage to get what she wants. Women can get away with a lot of things men cannot. You see what happens in court. You see what happened to Johnny Depp. Hopefully this video inspires you to do your own research, because this video only scratches the surface when it comes to this topic. Listen to all, follow none. Links are in the description. Now without further ado, let's get this highlight reel started.
The female narcissist is overly concerned about her appearance.
Extremely superficial, always prone to looking her best, right? So what she delivers to you is having her Fendi purse, having her YSL shoes, having her Fendi outfit, and having the amounts of whatever she wants to be this beautiful woman.
To the point that it can be an obsession. And she isn't only obsessed with her own appearance. She can become obsessed about the appearance of everyone in her family.
They do this to hide their own insecurities, just like their male counterparts. They may or may not want designer, name brand, everything, and whatever they prefer, they will most definitely assume and act like the other choice is wrong.
They aren't genuinely interested in the things that truly matter about being a human being, like character and values, unless, of course, it's in a phony sense, because she uses that as part of the image she wants to convey to the outside world.
Where did we see this before, guys?
I can definitely see myself being a perfectionist, and that's got to be really hard for some people. I'm so oversensitive about how someone might dress, how their hair is cut, and not just physical stuff. It would be, I mean, even living with someone, I'll be like, oh, I'll clean that plate. Oh, I'll take that glass away. Like, I can't just leave stuff.
Take notes.
The female is going to use her sexuality.
She uses her sexuality to her advantage.
A narcissist woman is going to hold sex, right?
You are being sex bombed. Now, the female covert narcissist often comes across initially as having a high sex drive and an openness to fulfill all of your sexual fantasies. But this is a tool. It's a way to manipulate you, which she often uses along with love bombing to form a powerful combination that makes you feel like you just stepped into another dimension of reality.
Female narcissists will use their bodies to get what they want, as we mentioned, and in many cases this does include their sexuality. Female narcissists are also more likely to have an eating disorder than male narcissists, unfortunately. Female narcissists will also be more likely to have issues with getting older, and that is especially true when they tend to use their bodies or sexuality to get what they want.
The wall is undefeated. Remember this clip?
I had it all. I had the life of being a seductress, of sometimes being the most beautiful woman in a room, of knowing it, of feeling it. I used to walk in the streets and people would look at me, you know, and say nice things to me. Now today it's gone, because you're not allowed to say anything nice anymore. You're denounced by you know, all these Puritans who say, me too. I am narcissistic. Who isn't? I saw a neurologist, I saw a shrink, I saw people who discussed with me for a long time and who said, well, she knows exactly what she's doing, she knows why she's doing it, and it's okay. I'm not being coerced into doing anything by anybody else.
Why don't you do it yourself?
Well, because it's violent.
This is pure gold. And the future looks dire for these women that always leave with their punani to get what they want, because the wall is undefeated.
To really get to you, to really, get you and just like pull you into the relationship. So she's going to rush intimacy, and she's going to be very sexual right off the bat. And she wants to make you feel like a man, because by making you feel like a man, you're going to become essentially addicted to her. And this is when, once the addiction starts in you, this is when the abuse actually happens.
But this is a primary tool of the female narcissist. Female narcissists will dress provocatively many times. They will inappropriately flirt and flaunt and display their physical attributes in order to get attention and narcissistic supply. Also, the female narcissist will commonly have affairs with their partner's friends or family members.
She bullies, she gossips, and she creates drama.
She is a drama queen and loves the drama.
Throughout the relationship, but especially in the beginning, the female covert narcissist will create fake scenarios to make you look like you've said or done something to hurt her, or she will simply pull away from you, and when you ask why, she will play up her fears of being hurt. She'll talk about how she's been hurt by everyone in the past, how she's afraid you'll do the same thing. And what she's doing here is eliciting promises from you. She wants you to promise that you're different, that you would never hurt her, never lie to her, cheat on her, abandon her. All things she'll probably do to you, but she wants to pull out as many promises from you as possible and get you to repeat them, because she already knows you're going to do everything in your power to keep your word.
This is exhausting. I've dealt with some of these drama queens, and she doesn't have to be a narcissist to be one. To be labeled a narcissist, several characteristics must be apparent. That's why these ladies would get in trouble with me when they started calling their ex-boyfriends or sneaky links narcissists. I would ask them, what are the traits of a narcissist? And then they would look at me with this face like, you're not supposed to ask me that. Well, apparently you did a full diagnosis on your sneaky link and came to the conclusion that he was a narcissist. Amber Heard lost a lot of points when her psychiatrist was questioned. She looked so stupid. Check that video breakdown out on this channel.
And with the female narcissist, she's kind of similar, but instead of really gaining things, and gaining money, which she very well could, she really wants to spend the money. And she definitely doesn't want to spend her own money, that's for sure. So she's going to, hook up with a very successful man that has a ton of money. She wants to spend money. She wants to flaunt her new bags, and she wants to flaunt her diamond ring, and she wants to flaunt all of these trips that they're going on and things like that. That makes her feel better about herself. That basically boosts her self-esteem a little bit, makes her feel better about herself by spending money and flaunting it. And that for her proves to herself really that she's worthy, that she's enough, because she has all of these other things. And especially if she's surrounding herself with people that do not have those things.
Men, guard your wallets. Narcissist or not, women naturally look for a man's resources. That's why they complain that there are not enough financially eligible bachelors and a gender pay gap at the same time. Can't make this up. Let it roll from here.
She's extremely jealous and competitive.
She's always creating this notion of jealousy around other people that might be involved in your life.
3, she is extremely jealous and thinks everyone is jealous of her.
Narcissistic women are highly competitive, and they will become jealous very easily. They must be known as either the prettiest or most successful or most endearing or smartest or whatever their particular version of best happens to be. And watch out if you've got it going on yourself, my friend, because if you are a woman who makes them feel threatened in any way at all, they will most definitely viciously bully you and shame you and exile you from any social group if they can. They will even do this to their own daughters, often. You must remember that there are no limits to which a narcissist will not stoop to get their needs met.
You have to understand that the female narcissist is an attention seeker.
She wants attention. She wants eyes all on her.
And I'm sure we all know some celebrities that are like this as well, where they're just so narcissistic and they need to be the center of attention. They have such a level of self-entitlement that it's crazy. I mean, you look at them and you're just like, oh my God, like you're so wrapped up in your own self. Like, and it's great to have self-love and to love ourselves and to take those selfies and be proud of yourself and things like that. But we all know celebrity, a friend, a coworker, where it just doesn't feel right. It feels not really authentic, and it's coming from that narcissistic place. And again, that narcissistic place is basically low self-esteem. It's someone that needs to feel validated. It's someone that needs to show off her entire body in order to get, you know, some people to look at her or give her attention or give her what she needs. So it's all attention seeking. It's all narcissistic supply.
So my best piece of advice is don't try to figure out the female covert narcissist on your own, because she's not like a normal person or partner. She won't play fair, she won't fight fair, and she will stoop to levels that wouldn't even cross your mind. And if you are wanting to leave this relationship, you'd really be best off to seek professional help on how to do this strategically.
Manosphere, we working. Protect yourself at all times. This video has officially been highlighted.